IBM CompTIA trainer. I am also PECB trainer, specializing in ISO. And beside that, I'm also a IT and business lecturer. So I'm lecturing in different universities. For today, we are going to start our first session, our first training when it comes to cyber security. What you need to do, my email address is below and my WhatsApp number. You can contact me in order for you to get access to some of the content that we are providing. We do have training in cybersecurity, data science, cloud computing, networking, physical networking. If you want access to any type of courses, you can talk to me on WhatsApp or via email, right? So today we're going to start our first session. You can have a notebook, just write down cybersecurity training. So that your notebook is about cybersecurity training. Remember, we can learn better when we are writing because our hand can communicate with our brain so easily, right? So you can master concepts when you are writing. So you need a notebook, write on top cybersecurity training. And when it comes to cybersecurity training, guys, remember, it's not all about defining concepts, right? You need to learn a product when it comes to cybersecurity. Yes, I know the meaning of cybersecurity, like I know principles of cybersecurity, but which type of tools or devices do I know when it comes now to apply my concept? When it comes to protect, this is the business, this is the company. Which type of tools or devices do I know in order now to protect this company, right? Very, very important, right? So now, when it comes to cybersecurity, we do have companies, largest companies. Today, we're going to talk about one of the largest cybersecurity companies. So we're going to talk about Fortinet. Fortinet is one of the largest cybersecurity company in the world, like among the three or top three largest cybersecurity companies. And some of the companies are saying like it's the top number one, right? But I would like to say the top three, right? So we're going to talk about Fortinet. First, let me try to share my screen first in order for you to understand better. I'm going to try to share my entire screen and I'm going to go to my. So we're going to talk about Fortinet. So Fortinet, this is a global leader in cybersecurity, founded in 2000 by Ken and Michael. The company is best known for its FortiGate Firewall, that is a device to protect our networks. And FortiGate goal is to provide integrated and automated security, like across the entire digital infrastructure from network and endpoint to cloud and application. Let me explain here, guys, first. Let me come down here. I'm going to try to explain here. So, guys, we are talking about Fortinet. So Fortinet is the largest cybersecurity company, right? This is number one, largest cybersecurity company. Number two, it was founded like in 2000 by Ken and Michael. This is number two. Number three, Fortinet will produce for us network devices, so devices and software and services. It's better for me to call them like this. So cybersecurity devices and cybersecurity services, right? This is number 3, right? And we can come down again. So when it comes to Fortinet again, when it comes to Fortinet, so Fortinet will have what? Like integrated and like automated security. Those are the goals, right? Those are the goals. So this is the goal of Fortinet. So it's to produce integrated and automated security, right? So it means that the meaning of like integrated, it means many functions, like or services like in one device or tool. The meaning of integrated, right? Yeah, and when it comes to automated, no manual, right? So no user or admin interaction, right? So guys, so if I can go back like here, so you can see for you to define this Fortinet, it's very easy. We're talking about the largest cybersecurity company, founded in 2000, like will produce devices and services. Those are the cybersecurity devices and services. And when you come down here, you need to understand again the goal here. The goal of Fortinet is to produce integrated and automated security, right? So when it comes to a device, right? Let me do it like this. Okay, let's say this is your Fortinet device. So inside here, there is the integrated system or function, and there is also what? The automation, right? So let's say here, this is your router. So your router must integrate so many functions, and your router also must have what? The automation, right? Let's say like a faulty router, right? So this is basically the meaning. Now, guys, when it comes to FortiGate, we do have like a product that we call FortiGate Firewall, right? So let's understand it here better. So when it comes to Fortinet, so this company will have what we call a FortiGate firewall, right? This is basically the cybersecurity device, right? So guys, very clear, right? I think that I've stopped sharing. So guys, we spoke about Fortinet, one of the largest cybersecurity company, number one. Founded in 2000, number two. Founded by Ken and Michael, number three. Based in US, number four. We produce cybersecurity devices and cybersecurity services, number five, right? So cybersecurity devices. So FortiGate will make for us devices to protect our networks, to protect our businesses. And that device, we call it FortiGate Firewall. This is a FortiGate Firewall. So I have my company, I want to protect my company. For me to protect it using Fortinet, I can use FortiGate Firewall. Even when you are writing your CV, when it comes to security, you talk about that you know about FortiGate Firewall. At least you can learn the job because you can understand at least, right? From the beginning, right? Those are the things that you need to master and work around, right? And this is the objective of this particular training and this particular first specification, network security one. So whatever we are doing here, at the end, guys, you're going to go to network security one for Fortinet and write your final assessment and get certified in less than 2 days or 3 days, right? But you need to understand the concept, right? So we do have a Fortinet platform, but you can also learn from my videos. Go to the platform, it's gonna be fast and write your assessment, right? Because I'm adding also my experiences, my 20 years experience in IT. I'm coming with those skills to you guys, right? Now, because we spoke about those concepts, I'm sure at home, guys, you have your notebook and you are writing down, right? And you know, these concepts must flow in your mind, even when you listen. Somebody can just do like this and ask, can you talk about Fortinet? You as a network specialist, you as a cybersecurity specialist, what is Fortinet, right? So Fortinet is cybersecurity, one of the largest, right? Founded in 2000 by Ken and Michael. Their job is to produce devices, cybersecurity devices and services for protecting businesses, for protecting personal devices and so on, right? And there is a product, we call it FortiGate Firewall. This is a device that allows us to protect our businesses, even though there are different types. We're going to talk about them, right? And we spoke about integration and automated system of security. Guys, when it comes to Fortinet, the goal of Fortinet is to integrate many functions, many services in one device. So I have one device, but that device can play different functions, different roles, right? The same device can stop malware. The same device can stop attacks. The same device can monitor. The same device can respond. The same device can detect. Understand? So many functions will be incorporated in one device. This is the meaning of integration, right? Integrating also different technologies on the same device, right? And the meaning of automated security. Remember, guys, previously we always do things manually. Now we need the device by itself to use like machine learning, like AI techniques to detect maybe fraud, to detect wrong activities, right? This is the meaning of automation, right? Now let's share again my screen and we are going to move, right? I'm gonna share again my screen and we're gonna see. I'm just waiting, it's a bit slow. Yeah, and where am I? I'm here. So now we're going to talk about Fortinet devices and solutions. Guys, remember, we need to protect our businesses, right? How to protect our businesses, our devices, our companies? We need devices. And what are some of the devices that Fortinet will provide to us? The first one, Fortinet can provide to us what we call FortiGate Firewall. We are here. FortiGate Firewall, right? Yeah. FortiGate Firewall for protecting network. And what does it mean by protecting network? It means block unauthorized access, filter traffic, and prevent attack. So number one, it's blocking unauthorized access, filter traffic, and prevent attack. So guys, when it comes to Fortinet devices, you can talk about FortiGate Firewall. So you can tell someone I know how to install, how to manage, how to configure FortiGate Firewall. What a FortiGate Firewall does? FortiGate Firewall will protect the network. What does it mean by protecting the network? Protecting the network, it means blocking unauthorized access, right? So I'm not working for your company. Your company, your network infrastructure must stop me accessing some of the things in your company, right? So for you to stop the outside users, you can use FortiGate Firewall. FortiGate Firewall can allow you to block outside workers or outside users, people who are not working for your company, right? This is the meaning, right? It's one of the devices you can use. Let me try again to share my screen again and go back to the document, and I'm going to talk about it, then come down. So it's a bit slow because I'm using, okay. So basically, it means this. If it's slow, I'm going to use my pen. Okay. This is your company here. This is your company. The company A, right? Now you want to protect your company. So for protecting your company, you're gonna buy what we call what? FortiGate Firewall. So this FortiGate Firewall will do what? Will stop external access or will block unauthorized access, right? So you understand. So this FortiGate Firewall will block unauthorized access. Okay, let's say this is my laptop here, right? So I want to access something here. So this one will block me. Why? Because I'm not allowed, right? So this FortiGate Firewall, the first, it's going to be what? It's going to block unauthorized access. But not only that, we're going to see another thing this device can do, right? This FortiGate Firewall, again, will do what? Will filter traffic, meaning what? Checking, but not only like filter like traffic. We spoke about it. You can see here, there's also like prevent like attack. It can also like prevent the attack, right? So guys, we spoke about FortiGate Firewall, right? So I have a company, my job as a cybersecurity specialist or cybersecurity engineer or network engineer or network specialist. So I want to protect my company. I want to block outside people. Those people are not allowed to access like our company, right? So I can purchase a FortiGate firewall. FortiGate firewall can allow me to do so, right? And beside FortiGate, like firewall, without blocking, you can also filter traffic. Filter traffic means checking what is allowed to come in your network and what is allowed to go out. Coming in means what? I want to send you a message, right? That message, is it allowed to go to one of the workers from your company or not? I want to send you a picture. That picture, is it allowed to come in to one of the email, one of the computer in your network? This is the meaning of filtering traffic. And if one person from outside want to go outside, want to send an email to someone from outside your network, firewall gateway will also check if that person, that message is allowed to come out. This is the meaning of filtering traffic. And the last one is to prevent attack. Means someone want to access your network, someone want to do something wrong, someone want to steal data, someone want to modify the database. FortiGate firewall can block, right? So this is from the beginning, basic understanding, guys, very easy, right? And slowly by slowly we are moving until when we're gonna go to actual configuration, how to block users, how to block unauthorized access, how to filter traffic, how to prevent the attack, right? Let's go back again to my slide. We're going to talk about the second network or cybersecurity device comes to Fortinet. My screen is a problem. I cannot see some of the things that were. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to come up. So the second one, guys, we're going to talk about it, FortiAnalyzer. FortiAnalyzer, this is for security analytics. So this device, FortiAnalyzer, will collect and analyze logs, right, to detect and report threats. So the job of FortiAnalyzer is for analyzing the traffic, so analyzing your business. So this device will analyze logs to detect and report threats. Let me show you like here. So it means this basically. This is your company here. This is your company here, right? And you buy what we call a Forti like analyzer, right? This is the device for protection, right? So you want to protect your company, you buy a FortiAnalyzer. This Forti like the analyzer will do what? Will do this. Okay, let's say this guy got a laptop, like external user, right? So whatever that this guy will try to do here will be collected, right? So if this guy wanna send something to this network, it's gonna be collected. After being collected, it's going to be analyzed, right? So whatever that happened will be collected and analyzed, right? We call them logs, right? So every activity that happened will be collected and analyzed, right? So for what? For detecting and reporting and reporting. Let me try. So, guys, we are talking about the second device. This is what we call FortiAnalyzer. FortiAnalyzer does what? This is our company, right? Remember, like inside like our company, we do have activities. Like people are going to start exchanging email from inside, from outside. Like people from outside will be sending us like emails and so on. FortiAnalyzer will collect all those things, right? We'll collect whatever that's happening in our network, analyze it, and provide a report or detect if there is something wrong. There is wrong activity. Someone is trying to steal our data. Someone is trying to manipulate the system. FortiAnalyzer will collect all activities in our network, will analyze it. After analyzing it, maybe it's going to detect and produce a report. Wonderful device, right? You see how good those devices are, right? So because most of the time you are sleeping at home, you don't know what's going on in your company. But remember, if you have a FortiAnalyzer, that device will start collecting whatever that's going on, and analyze it and detect if there's a problem and produce a report, right? You can wake up in the morning, you go there, you check, you go to your logs and you check. You can see what's went wrong. But remember, we're talking about automation. And when you talk about also reporting, it means you can be at home, whatever that's happening there, if there is wrong activity, you can get a message in real time that tells you what's happening in your network or in your system, right? Let's go to the next device. We are done with FortiGate Firewall. We are done with FortiAnalyzer. Now we're gonna go for the next one. I'm gonna try to share again my screen, guys. Okay. Now, where are we now? Okay. Now we're talking about FortiManager. FortiManager, this is centralized management, right? So FortiManager will manage multiple Fortinet devices from one platform, right? So FortiManager is a centralized management. It will manage multiple Fortinet devices from one platform. What does this mean, guys? So it means this. Let me do this, right? Okay, this is your company, right? Your company has like FortiGate, like firewall, and your company has again FortiAnalyzer, right? So those two, you can only use, you can use one. You can use, right? You got this for your Forti like analyzer, and sorry, my screen is going problem here with my, where are we? Okay, so you can use here the manager, right? So this particular FortiManager will manage all those 240 devices, right? So there is no need for you to go on this one, do other configurations and go here because you are wasting time, you are wasting resources. You can only have one tool, one device that we're gonna call FortiManager. That tool will allow you to manage all your FortiGate devices, right? So you're gonna have a centralized management. This is a centralized management, right? Let me stop sharing again, guys. Guys, we are talking about FortiManager, right? Remember, you have a company, you have so many FortiGate devices for different jobs, right? Now, there is no need for you to start going to any device like individually doing your configurations. You are wasting time, you are wasting resources, right? Why doing so? You can also just look for an easy method or easy way. You can only look for one device that can manage all other devices in a single platform, right? So this is where you're gonna need a FortiManager. It can be a tool. That tool or that platform like allows you to manage all those other FortiGate devices. So you're gonna go to that platform, you will see all your FortiGate devices, FortiGate Firewall, FortiGate Analyzer, and you can start configuring them. So if you wanna go to FortiGate Firewall, you only click there, it's gonna show there, and you start configuring. If you wanna go to FortiGate Analyzer, you just click there and you start configuring. Most of it is gonna be a cloud platform. So wherever you are, you can even use your phone. You access your FortiGate Manager platform, you go there, and when you log in, you will see all your FortiGate devices, and you can configure them, right? Let's move to another one, another FortiGate device. Okay, now we're going to talk about FortiGate client, right? So this is the endpoint security to protect computers and mobile devices from malware and data links. So you can also use, you have a phone, you have a tablet, you got a laptop, you can also use what we call a Forti client, right? But for not skipping like our video too long, I will stop here so that we can move. Next time, we're going to continue from FortiGate devices, right? So guys, I don't want to keep our lesson very long. I'm going to stop here. You remember whatever that we spoke about, and next time we're going to continue from where we stopped. Thank you very much for attending today's session. Remember to contact me for other trainings, even for this particular training. Please, you need the commitment. You need to go for this particular training. It's going to take you less than 5 days, and you are certified. You will get your first certification, move to the second, move to the third. This is how you are going to build your cybersecurity knowledge. As I said from the beginning, there is no software, there is no database, there is no devices, there is no network without security. If you don't know basic cybersecurity, there is no need for you to come up with your application. There is no need for you to design your network. There's no need for you to use your computer, your phone, your laptop, right? Thank you very much. See you next time.